Today let me explain the crochet of pineapple pendant to you. The materials include a spool of yellow yarn, a spool of dark green yarn, a charm ring, a threader, a locating needle, a marker, a blunt-ended large eye needle, a glue stick and a 2.5 mm crochet hook, as well as an instruction manual and a packet of stuffing cotton. Next we will explain in detail how to crochet each round. This pineapple pendant is divided into two parts, the main body and the leaves. Let's crochet the main body of the pineapple first. For this part, we used yellow yarn and a 2.5 mm hook, 2/0, crochet. Next, we will explain in detail how to crochet each round. Work into a magic ring first. Following are steps on ring cast on. Firstly, hold the yarn end and wrap it around your little finger. Then pull it onto your index finger and wrap it around once. Then wrap it around the middle finger once, and hold it down with your thumb. In the first round, we need to crochet 10 puff stitches. Insert the hook from the first loop, drag the yarn out, and wrap it again. Hook it out of this loop on the hook. This is a standing stitch, and we need to crochet 2 standing stitches. Next we crochet puff stitch. Yarn over, press the loop on the crochet hook, insert the crochet hook against the finger, drag it out and stretch the loop on the crochet hook, which is an unfinished half double crochet stitch. Then we wrap the yarn again, and continue crocheting the second unfinished half double crochet stitch. Our puff stitch is made up of 4 unfinished half double stitches. After the 4 unfinished half double stitches crocheted, yarn over and drag all the loops on the crochet hook at once to make a chain stitch. One of our puff stitches is finished. We need to crochet a total of 10 puff stitches for this round. Next please see me show. Crochet the second puff stitch. The third puff stitch. Next please crochet the rest on your own. After we finish crocheting the last puff stitch, remove the loop and pull the loop tight. Remove the marker clasp of the first stitch. Insert the crochet hook into the position of the marker clasp. Yarn over, pull it through, and then drag it out again. Here, our slip stitch is done. After the slip stitch is done, the first round is complete. Next, the second to sixth rounds are composed of puff stitches without increasing or decreasing. Create 2 standing stitches first. Here, please pay attention to the puff stitch position, that is, crochet in the gap out between the 2 puff stitches. We first crochet the first puff stitch, and the second puff stitch. Then the rest of puff stitches is all crocheted in the gaps without increasing or decreasing. The rest will not be shown to you, please finish it by yourself. After we finish crocheting the last puff stitch in the 6th round, remove the marker clasp and make a slip stitch in the position of the marker clasp. Let's crochet the 7th round. Let's take a closer look. We're going to crochet a single crochet stitch on top of each puff stitch, 10 stitches in total at the end of this round. Create one standing stitch first. Crochet the first single crochet stitch. Put a marker clasp on the first single crochet stitch, and the rest should crochet one single crochet stitch above each puff stitch. After the last single crochet stitch is done, remove the marker clasp and make a slip stitch. Here, we are done with the 7th round. We'll fill the pineapple, and then we'll crochet the 8th round. Create one standing stitch first. For the 8th round, we need to crochet 5 single crochet decreases. You can watch my demonstration carefully. For decreases, we pick up on the outer half of this V-shaped stitch. First pick up the outer half of the first stitch. Then pick up the outer half of the second stitch, at which point the crochet hook is covered by 3 loops. Yarn over. Drag through the first 2 loops, and then yarn over again and drag through the last 2 loops, so that our decreases are finished. We put the marker clasp on our first stitch, and then we'll show you. Pick up the outer half of the first stitch, then pick up the outer half of the second stitch, yarn over and drag it out. Yarn over and drag it out again, and then please crochet on your own carefully. After the last decrease is completed, remove the marker clasp and make a slip stitch in the position of the marker clasp. Then we elongate the loop. Cut off the yarn and crochet the yarn end inside the fabric with crochet hook to hide it. Here the main body of our pineapple is done.